Maui Mark, and I'm traveling around the country talking to people just like you. They got great stories, good or bad. It's just life. So why don't you come along with me and we'll go meet a few of them. Hi, it's Maui Mark. I'm sitting here working on a clip that I took last week in Ouray, Colorado. I met this really neat couple there. It started out, I looked across the street and saw this Westphalia van that was all decked out. Obviously, somebody was traveling and living out of it, and I knew there was a story there. So I go over and I meet this couple and talk to them, and they agreed to the interview. They were very nice about it. They thought it was a great idea. So having talked to them, I composed my little story. I thought I had the whole story, and I started the clip interviewing them. I got about halfway through and I realized I saw something and said, wait a minute, that's not the story. I don't have the story. I just got the story. And very much like life, their story was not on the surface, it was just below the surface. And they had the most wonderful story. So let's see if you can get the story like I did. Come on, take a look. Hey, here we go. I'm Maui Mark, and I'm in Ouray, Colorado right now. We got a Westphalia van here. I haven't seen a Westphalia van in a long time. And this is like original. Wow, these are real people coming out of the Westphalia van, because who else would come out of it? What's your name?
I'm Sophie.
Sophie. Nice to meet you. Sophie, Maui Mark here, and
Jesse.
Sophie and Jesse. Where are you guys from?
Oregon.
They don't know where they're from. They said that the license plate says Ohio, so I think they're running away from something, or maybe running to something. It's hard to say.
I like the latter, yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys doing in Ouray anyways?
In Ouray?
Yeah, what are you doing in Ouray, huh?
We're just in between the last place and on our way to the next place. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's the way to go. You traveling all summer, or the rest of your life, or what do we got going here?
Been on the road for about a year.
Yeah.
You've been on the road about a year now?
Yeah.
Living in the van?
That's right. Yeah.
Wow, how cool is that? I love this van because, and we'll show you in a minute, but actually the dashboard of this van is something to behold. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something to behold. It's like no other, and it's really why I stopped here. And I see these two guys, I'm going, who the heck could do something this neat? You gotta see it. And so what else oh, how cool. So what do you guys do? Do you, I notice you're Sophie.
Sophie Rayleigh, yeah, that's my full name.
SophieRayleigh.com.
Yep.
And what is that? So what are you doing at SophieRayleigh.com?
That's my personal art website. So I've got a portfolio of some visual work, as well as some kind of explanation as to what we're doing out here and what we're doing next. So.
Okay. All right, Sophie. So tell me what kind of art you do, and what do you do with your art? Can somebody purchase your art if they're interested?
Real soon, hopefully, I'm gonna have a book coming out that you can stay tuned on my website for some updates on that and how you can get one of those.
Yeah.
Most of my work.
Have a seat here.
Sure, please. Most of what I do involves textiles and assemblage. So that's what you're seeing in here.
Oh. Yeah. That's what we see in here. Oh,
everything in here is hand sewn, handmade.
Wow.
Yeah,
and we'll get the
collection.
we got to get the ceiling.
Yep.
We got to get the ceiling too. So
yeah, feel free to.
You guys been on the road a year. So did you just meet each other a year ago, or you known each other a while?
We met each other when we first started building the van. We built the van for a year, and then we went traveling.
And what like made you want to do this? You know, you want to take off, leave everybody. Left your friends. You have a friend? I don't have any friends, so it was easy.
It's 2016. We're all very curious, us young folks, trying to pave the way for a new.
Us young folks. Don't you love this girl? I love it. She said, us young folks. I know she's talking to me. I love that. Yeah. And you got this guy. You drug him along with you. I can tell.
That's right. Yep. That's right.
How cool is that? Now, what type of education did you have to do this art? Did you go to school for
I actually do have a 4-year degree in tech sects, yeah.
Went from where? What was it?
The Oregon College of Art and Craft. It's
Okay.
a handicraft school.
Yeah.
So people specialize in woodworking, ceramics, all handiwork trades, trying to kind of preserve that craft.
That's excellent. That's
Yeah.
excellent. I know. I met a guy up in Vermont who was going to school to learn how to build timber frame houses. You know, the original timber frame way, and it was up in Vermont. You know, with pegs. You know, real wood pegs and this kind of stuff. And then he built one
No glue, no
in
screws.
Colorado. Exactly. He built one in Colorado. I went to visit him, and honest to God, this thing was magnificent. I couldn't believe it. Like everything fit perfect. You know.
Yeah.
So people like you do that.
We're working on it, yeah.
Yeah. And do you do the same thing? Do you do artwork or?
I help her with her artwork for sure, yeah. More of a driver at this point.
You're more of a driver? You're more than that, because I can tell the way you look at her. Look at his eyes. Can you get his eyes when he looks at her? I'm sorry, folks, but I know this when I see it. Yep,
True love.
true love. You know, I met my film crew. Step right in here, man, my film crew. This is funny. I was single a long time. I met this girl, and I was probably voted the least likely to ever remarry. I meet her, and like 6 months later, we're married, and that was
32 years ago.
32
6
years.
months.
2 years ago.
That's amazing.
I was gonna say I was gonna say 32 years. I knew that, you know. I knew that. I just want to see if she knew it. But that's what happens, and you know what? I mean, we're still on our honeymoon. And I can tell you guys have made it. Have made this contact, you know. And when you find that contact in life, guys, nothing matters. You know, nobody matters in life. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about him or they think about you, as long as you think she walks on water, she thinks you're the greatest thing in the world. That's all it takes. And the rest of the world, how they think about you, doesn't matter. It's their problem. That's how we've lived, and we're still on our honeymoon, still in love. And I can tell that you guys are going there. I see it. I see it in his eyes. I can tell. And I could tell the way you were watching out for him so much before we started this thing. Oh, are you sure you want to do it? Are you sure you can do this, honey? I'm going, wait a minute here. You know, these are people who've connected, and it's just so neat. You know what I mean? And you defend her. I don't care what somebody says about her. You defend her no matter what. And same thing with him. You defend him to anybody. You know why? Nobody else counts.
It's just life.
And it's just life. Oh, I love it. It's just life. And isn't it? Isn't it really?
Oh, yeah.
It's just life. And like it or not, someday you're going to be my age. You will. And you're going to look back on this and you're going to say, man, what a wave we caught, and we're riding it all the way to the beach.
Yep.
Because it's just life.
Then we're gonna kick back on the beach.
And you're going to kick back on the beach. Margaritas. And folks, it's just life with Maui Mark, and I'll see you again on my next shoot. Look it up, Maui Mark. It's just life. It's Maui Mark here. Just want to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channels, like my videos, make a comment, and those of you who are procrastinators, hey, take a look at me. How much time you think I got left? Get with it. And about those comments, just keep in mind, I have a real good friend in Florida, Chris Capone. Yep, he's from Sicily, the real deal. You don't want him to send the boys, do you?